In the morning, I can make you breakfast, baby. And you in the work. What's up? In the morning. Yeah, what's up, fellas? What's going on in this bitch? Everybody should be running to this one. Y'all should be running. This bitch should be packed. This motherfucker should be packed. This one right here, everybody should be running over here. All these motherfuckers that subscribe should be running over here. Everybody, everybody, every fucking body. Ain't no excuse. Peace, peace, shalom. There they go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop some shit. Kevin B made me go get in the bag. He made me go get in my bag. God damn it. He made me go get in this fucking bag. Fellas, what is the probable cause? We're gonna talk about civil bench warrants. I'm gonna put on some stuff. There you go, Mr. Blue. Just wait. We're gonna wait 5 minutes, and I'm gonna do that sham stoppers. Oh, I was a Thundercat fan coming up, man. I used to have a little sword, them draws. My mama bought me the draws and shit. You know what I mean? There you go, P1. This gonna be a good one tonight, man. This gonna be a good one tonight because I'm gonna tell y'all something. If somebody calls sham stoppers, if somebody call after this, ask for me for some help, I'm gonna bust you in the head. Real talk. I'm talking about Joe Wallet. You gonna come out there wallet. Cause we finna lay it down tonight. Ain't no reason why nobody should be going to jail for no child support. Because y'all gotta ask yourself, what is the probable cause? Probable cause. Probable cause. The Fourth Amendment. See, let me tell you something. The United States Constitution trumps all these bitch ass statues. These statues was made for these lawyers to make money off you. We should have brass knuckles in on our fists and busting and breaking their teeth. Breaking their fucking teeth. I'm gonna read y'all some cases tonight where some bitches sued. Blessings versus Freestone ain't the only case. Blessings versus Freestone is not the only case. We None ain't the only case. I'm finna put these cases up. We finna have fun tonight. I'm finna show y'all some literature. Remember, probable cause. Okay, come on in here. We had 11 in here. They coming in and out. They coming in and out like a little cop. All the little cop niggas get up out of here. Keep all the live niggas in. Kick all the bitch ass niggas out. Yeah. That Onyx, what y'all know about that Onyx? Let all the live niggas in, kick all the bitch ass niggas out. I don't want no bitch ass niggas over here. Real talk. And you gonna have that one nigga, well, I'm just gonna stay there. Fuck you, I see you. I'm just gonna stay. Fuck you. Right? Well, we got 30 seconds. I'm gonna leave y'all with this one. In the morning, I can make you breakfast, baby. Get you ready for work. Let me be your housekeeper. Y'all said, man, fuck all that. Mm-hmm. Let's get started. Because we got 10 seconds. We got 10 seconds. Sham stoppers, ho! Let's get started, fellas. God damn it. Let me pull this shit up. All right. We're going to start with bench warrant first. Let me pull up bench warrant. Let me pull up bench warrant for y'all. And this is coming out of that Goodwill book. Okay. Let me know, can y'all see that? Yeah, we're going to be here for a little bit, probably in an hour. But it's going to be worth your time. A bench warrant, fellas. A paper issued directly by a judge, not a hearing officer, not child support, but a judge to the police to permit arrest of a person. Okay? A bench warrant is issued by the court itself or from the bench for the attachment or arrest of a person in the case of contempt, someone who has been indicted, or a witness who does not obey a subpoena. And let me tell y'all something about this subpoena shit. Fellas, the subpoena shit is so easy to beat because subpoenas are for witnesses, not you. So the child support agency is so retarded, they playing off your dumbness, right? They playing off your dumbness, okay? And a lot of niggas don't know that a subpoena is for to bring a witness in for about $10, $15, $30. You know what I mean? Child support can't give you a subpoena and make you witness against yourself. We've been going through that stuff with some people. You know what I mean? Hold on a sec. I gotta tell this dude because he kind of hard headed. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go to the next slide. I told him 100 times. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go to the next slide in a few seconds. Hello. Now he gonna miss out. Fuck him, cause I'm gonna bust him in his head for playing. Let me stop showing this. Remember, fellas, if you get a subpoena for child support, that is bullshit, okay? That is bullshit. We finna go with attachment and garnishment. Let me present that to y'all. And then we're gonna say the last release for these begging ass bitches out here. Okay, let me see, can I blow that up? Oh, this bitch came fucking. Well, I have to redo that one, fellas. That came all fucked up. Hold on, let me go to the next one. Let me go to the next one. All right, let me know y'all can see that. I'm gonna do another one probably in the morning for attachments and shit. We're gonna go hard on attachments tomorrow, part 2 probably. We're gonna go hard. Y'all see that? Look at that. Bank, right? Bank. French. Bench. The place where a court permanently or normally does business. In the morning, I can make you breakfast, baby. Yeah, here you go right here. Y'all been fucking played with. Y'all been fooled. The court, a court sitting in a bank or in bank in a meeting or session of all the judges of court together, usually for the purpose of hearing arguments and demurrage motions for a new child. Kevin B made me go in my bag today, and I think I'm gonna go in the bag for the rest of this week. How about that for Memorial Weekend? We finna put some fire to these child support begging ass bitches and beta males' asses. Okay. Bank, a commercial business or moneyed institution that is allowed by law to receive deposits, make loans, and perform other money-related functions. See banks and banking. In the law, alternative spelling of bank, right? Bank lien, a bank's right to take for its own the money or property left in its care by a customer. See, that's why we told y'all a long time ago, don't put your money in a bank account unless it's a business bank account. Don't attach your personal shit to your business shit, fellas. Right? So they can take that shit, nigga. If the customer has an overdue debt to the bank and if the money or property, the bank's knowledge belongs fully to the customer. See lien. Because child support ain't nothing but debt collection agencies. They collect, they don't want to tell y'all that because they show up on your credit report for the umpteenth time. Right? Real talk. Let me go to the next slide. Shit, this is good tonight, fellas. I told you it's gonna be a good one. Let's talk about this shit. We're gonna talk about exhausting. We're gonna talk about constitution and administrative hearings. PE1 gonna love this one. Hold on, I'm trying to make the screen go down. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Yes. Hold on, fellas. Check this out. Exhaustion of constitutional issues. Should exhaustion of remedies be required if the plaintiff only argument is that the statute being applied by the agency is unconstitutional? The general rule is that the agency lacks authority to determine the constitutionality of statutes. So basically, fellas, let me break this down to you. You in an administrative court with lawyers who do not want to lose because they know when you come in there with constitutional questions and all that stuff, they ignore you, right? Because that's their job. See, no evil here. You really don't have to show up to these pussy ass courts and tell them, hey, I'm standing on my constitutional rights. I don't have to. You break that, if I'm arrested, I'm gonna sue you and whatchamacallit for conspiracy against civil rights and without due process. Fellas, this shit is fucking easy. This shit is easy, fellas. This shit is easy. Glenn Justin Hoverman comment, when constitutional issues arise in agency adjudications, a suggested approach. Indeed, the California Constitution prohibits an agency from invalidating its own statute on constitutional grounds. Article 3, however, some states do permit agencies to resolve constitutional issues. Cooper versus Eugene School District. What's up, fellas? Let's keep going. Where agencies are prohibited from deciding constitutional questions, a party who launches an on-the-face challenge to the constitutionality of a statute or regulation is not required to exhaust remedies, since there is no administrative remedy. No effective administrative remedy. So that's why they do y'all like that when they come in there. When you come in there with all your shit together, they run you over. They get mad that you know your shit, and they're gonna try to railroad you, put their dick in your ass, put it on your face, and just tap you on the neck. on the head, said, this how it's gonna go. You gonna take this dick. Ding, 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 ding. Right? That's how they doing you. They ignoring you. But you gotta beat the drum and take it to PE1 was successful. Why? Because they redacted all his shit off their fucking record. He tore their motherfucking asses up. It's all a facade. It's all a fugazi. You know what I mean? They playing with your fellas. They full of shit. These bitches, they finna come after y'all more and more this year. But you gotta man up. Stop being a bitch. Wake the fuck up. Drop your nuts. You know what I mean? Stop showing up to these courts. Put your paperwork in. Let your paperwork do the talking. Stop going because it's biasness and it's ran by bitches and bitch ass niggas. Let me go on to the motherfucking next slide. This is some good work tonight, ain't it? This is some good work tonight. Hold on, we finna get down to the. I'm gonna say the bitches pursuing best for last. All right, y'all ready for this? Ooh, y'all gonna love this one right here. Yes, sir. Y'all gonna love this one right here. Let's get down to the nitty fucking gritty. Let's get down to the nitty gritty on the bitch's titty. Y'all see this? Complaint requirement for arrest in civil cases. We finna break it down, and then we're gonna go to the bitches. Okay. A plaintiff who wishes to proceed by arrest must allege a case that entitles him or her to arrest. The complaint must be filed before the arrest order is issued, through not necessarily before the affidavit for an arrest order is prepared. Where's the affidavit they got against y'all to put y'all niggas in jail? Oh, I know. The bitch went down there and she signed that affidavit. Lying and slandering your name in the public. Because child support is what? Public policy. Let me go to the next one. Let me go to the next one. Hold on. Okay, we just read that. While it is appropriate for a plaintiff to allege his or her complaint, facts upon which the remedy of arrest may be sustained, an allegation that such facts constitute one of the causes of action whereby a defendant may be arrested is merely on a conclusion of law drawn by the pleader and ordinarily should not be included in the complaint. What's up? What's up? Y'all ready for this? An allegation. What's the allegation that she draw on you to such facts to constitute one of the causes of action whereby the defendant may be arrested? What's the cause, fellas? What's up? What's a complaint? What's the state's complaint? You don't have no business with the state because you haven't contracted with them. She did, right? Fellas, I always got some good content on this bitch. I always got good content for y'all. I can't run out of content, right? Remember this. This is what I was taught at school. Law is not a science, it's an art. They got to get you an artful way, and you got to learn how to do an artful way of getting on their ass and suing them. Let me go to the next one. Woo, there's some church tonight. We having church tonight, ain't we? We having some good church tonight. We having some good church tonight. Man, we having some excellent church, fellas. Let me see something. Is that up? Wait a minute. I'm finna post some up. Let me post this one up for y'all. Hold on. This thing acting funny now. Oh, there we go. Let me present this. Put this on the screen for y'all. Bam, bam, bam. Arrest in civil cases generally. Let's read, fellas. Arrest on civil process is intended to secure the presence of the defendant until final judgment. We're going to read that one more again. That's why I tell y'all, don't take y'all ass down there. Stop taking your asses down there. Put your paperwork in, because now you put your paperwork in. Because they're going to try to get you in there, corner you. Because we had one young brother in Indiana that his court date was at 2 o'clock last week. And it was National Police Day, and they was gonna hem his ass up because he didn't sign the acknowledgement of paternity, the affidavit, or anything, or take a swab. They was gonna keep him in there and make him do all that shit. So that's what it means. Arrest on civil process intended to secure the presence of the defendant until final judgment. So they was gonna purge him, and he was gonna sign that paperwork, and they was gonna make that shit final. You see how I just broke that down simply? Cause in the morning, I can make you breakfast, baby. Yeah. It is an auxiliary remedy designed to bring a defendant. It didn't say it's by the law. It didn't say it's by the Constitution. It says it's an auxiliary remedy, nigga. And didn't say by law. Designed to bring a defendant within the jurisdiction of the court, or to keep the defendant within its reach of its final processes. What's up, fellas? Huh? That's why this motherfucker should be full tonight. According to its distinguished from it is distinguished from arrest as means of compelling satisfaction of a final judgment. Let me read the second page. Fellas. We getting this work. We're gonna get this work. What's up, Gary? We're gonna get this work tonight. We're gonna get this work in tonight, fellas, and get this work out. We're gonna get this work in and get this work out. Hold on, I'm trying. This fucking thing here, man. These computers got a mind of this fucking on, dude. Hold on. Let me pull up the second page for y'all. All right, wait a minute. Y'all see this? In some jurisdictions, certain actions may be commenced by capias ad respondum. There you go, Kevin B. Which is a writ directing the arrest of the defendant, his or her production in court or on a day certain. Though the purpose of this writ is to compel the defendant's appearance in court to answer the action, it is operative effect goes beyond that of an ordinary summons. A defendant seized on the capias ad respondum is entitled to be brought before the court for the purpose of securing his or her release on bail. Arrest on civil process has been criticized and proposals have been made for its abolition. Check this out. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to learn how to read what this thing is not saying. You got to learn how to read. And I just gave y'all the game. Due process, probable cause. They're not going to give you the remedies. You have to go get the remedies yourself. Okay? And I just gave you two good remedies. Due process and probable cause. What's their probable cause? because they better not say it's a debt, because if it was a debt, guess what? They're gonna have to show proof that it was a debt. Now, if you niggas signed some shit and you didn't take care of this shit before you was starting out fighting, then you don't fuck yourself, right? It has been said that the circumstances in which arrest and imprisonment on civil process are available are so narrowly restricted that for all practical purposes, this mechanism is virtually extinct as an incident of the commencement and maintenance of civil actions. In some jurisdictions, procedure is no longer available. In other states, the rule is that there can be no arrest in civil action except authorized by statute. It didn't say authorized by the Constitution. It says authorized by statute, right? Because if they put the Constitution over there, they'll be violating your constitutional rights. But they know niggas don't go read the statute, so they run with this right here. Because the statute doesn't have more power than the Constitution. If you ain't harm nobody, no harm, no foul, you got to go by probable cause and due process of law. And this rule itself sometimes embodied in the statute. Under the federal rules of civil procedure, the remedy of arrest is available in federal district court, subject to certain qualifications under circumstances and in the manner provided by law of the state in which the district court is held. That's why we told y'all to go to federal court and sue these people as soon as they arrest you or any threats of arrest. Go, because the administrative court, you cannot exhaust on remedies because they can't speak on the Constitution. You got to go to a constitutional venue to ask a question. Existing at the time, the remedy is sought. In some jurisdictions, the right to arrest depends on the nature of the cause of action. Didn't I just say that? We having church tonight, fellas. This is some good church. This is some good church. Let me get an amen. Now, we finna go to the bitches. We finna go to the bitches who sued child support, other than Reggie Freestone and Weed Nut and all them. Nah, we finna go to some cases ain't nobody read. I know they ain't read. He gonna want right here. Hold on, let me see something. Now let me change that view. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let me change that view. I'm finna hold on, fellas. This computer. That's why I don't fuck with these old cheap ass computers, man. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom it up for y'all. Give me a second. Wait a minute. There we go. Let me zoom it in. Damn, this bitch, they doing this shit on purpose. Go read this case called Sullivan versus Stroop. I'm gonna try to read it the best way I can. Custodial parents of recipients of aid to family with dependents. This was in 1990. AFDC benefits brought class action lawsuit challenging administration regulation requiring inclusion of Title 4D benefits and family income for the purpose of determining family eligibility. Right? Custodial parents and recipients. All right. The United States District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia, this was in Virginia, found that regulations were permissible but embodied. Go read this case, fellas. Go look it up tonight and do y'all some homework. Go read this Southern case because I can't read this shit. I ain't finna strain my goddamn eyes. I'm gonna go to the next one. Nobody else talk about these cases. Nobody, because they don't read. Let me go to the next one. We probably can see this one. Let me try this one. Let me move this up. Let me know, can y'all see that? All right, let me try this one. Here go another case, fellas. Coming right at you right now. This shit. Go read the case called Boeing versus Gilead. This is Supreme Court of the United States. These bitches went all the way to the United States. Children of low-income mothers sought to enjoin the state and the federal officials from enforcing AFDC child support. Right? Go read this. I'm gonna do another podcast and I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break this case down. There's another case for you, fellas. Let me go on to another one. Yeah, go write those cases down. Let me present this one. Mills versus High Blue Tazel or whatever the fuck. The mother of a bastard child brought suit to establish paternity, nigga. These bitches went all the way to the Supreme Court for a paternity case. This bitch. Real talk, fellas. The trial court dismissed the suit because the child was 1 year and 7 months old when the suit was filed. The Texas Court of Appeals 13th Judicial District upheld a 1 year limitation period provided in Texas statute. Fellas, I got a bunch of cases where bitches went to go sue for child support, fellas. These hoes been fighting since day one. They think they entitled. Now, what have we heard? What have we learned today, fellas? Huh? What have we learned today? Hmm? What have we learned today, fellas? Do anybody want to come up and say anything? I'm gonna do the open mic. Do anybody want to come up and say anything? Huh? I'm finna invite somebody. Let me see. Somebody hit the link. I ain't did this in a long time. Somebody hit the link. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Real talk. I got some ammunition over here. Real talk. Easy to be the subpoena in child support court, Title 4D court, administrative court. That ain't the civil court, specialty court. Okay. If y'all showing up here late, go back to the first one. Okay. You ain't supposed to be going to jail for child support unless you went into default or you signed something. Don't go into default. Always respond. Put your paperwork in. Don't be like Rick W and send some shit that ain't nobody gonna read that everybody in the world got. Don't be retarded. Stop being retarded. Yes, sir. Well, shit, y'all have a good one tonight then. We gonna continue in the morning. Cause in the morning I can make you breakfast, baby. Y'all have a good night, man. Peace.